This is how you take a trade. If you don't know me, I'm Rob. For those of you who do know me, I'm still Rob. Let's go and have a look at how you take a trade. Quick, simple, easy video today. I'm just going to show you a trade that we took and how it went with that trade and what happened exactly. I took this US dollar Canadian dollar trade. I thought it would be a great trade. Really simple. It went up into the level here. It sat in a range between the resistance, between the support. But effectively what it did, it broke the first support. It broke the second support. It broke the trend support. And then it broke the prior low. I had no choice. I had to get into the trade. The trade was there. I took the trade and off she went. Let me show you exactly why I took this trade and why I got involved in it in the first place.
Trading is risky. Most traders lose money. If you don't like losing money and you don't like risk, don't trade.
Let's go and have a look here. What I did was, if you take it to the day chart and you have a look at the US dollar Canadian, what it actually had developed, it had developed about three ranges. It developed the first range, which was kind of like between 130 and 135. It was there for a while. Then it broke into the second range, which was between 135 and 140, and it sat there for a while. I don't like too many lines on the chart, but there are some lines on the chart here. Just deal with it. So here we are in there, and it also broke into a level up here between 135 and 140. There's a little entity in the middle between there as well, between 130 and 138 and about 142, which it likes as well. I looked at this breaking into that new level and thinking, well, it's gone. I don't really want to take this trade again. Not really interested in taking this trade again. But what it did, let me just make this a little bit bigger, is what it did, this is the level 140, that 140 level, that really, really important level. Well, it's about 141. And I thought, well, that's the important level. That's the important support. Left that there. Then I drew the main support on the closing prices along the bottom of this level here. And I thought, okay, that's an important level. That's a seriously, seriously important level. Let's draw that one in as well. Then, of course, at the top here, we drew the other one in, which is, of course, the resistance. The resistance, every time it hits here, every time it hits here, every time it hits here, what does it do? Every single time it breaks to the downside without fail. It comes down, comes down, comes down, comes down. Every time it hits the support, goes up, goes up, goes up. What's our policy when we take a trade? Red candle out the resistance, we sell. Green candle out the support, we buy. So that's effectively what we're doing. Now, I looked at that and I thought, okay, I don't really want to take this trade, but hey, it's breaking through the support. Kept an eye on it. I drew the trend resistance, a trend support in across the bottom here. What does it do? Breaks through the trend support as well. And I look at that and I think, oh, come on, it's breaking through that as well. Then it breaks through the main support, comes back and actually retests. I don't even wait for retests, but it comes back and it retests. And then what does it do? It breaks past the prior low. Rob's got no choice. I have to take the trade. Cannot leave it alone. Got to take the trade. So I've taken the trade and there she goes, heading down to our targets. Now, you know our policy, trading's 50-50. At the end of the day, what I'm looking for is to make more on the profits, lose less on the losses. A small stop loss with a larger win, probably around 2-1 here, which is not bad. That's actually a very good risk to reward ratio. And what I'll do now is I'll bring the stop loss down into profit, just into the profit level, sort of at cost, so that I'm not losing anything on the trade. And that will be the trade. And that's where we'll be sitting. There's a small green candle at the bottom here, but I don't sit and watch charts all day. Do you know why I don't sit and watch charts all day? Because if I sit and watch charts all day, what's going to happen? I'm going to make the mistake of, when I see a little green candle, I'm going to get out of the trade too early. Rather leave the trade, take the trade, put the trade position in place, leave it there, let it run and see what happens. And then you're not interfering with your own trades, so to speak. For those, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. And of course, go and join the members area where you get trade research every day, not to mention trade of the day every morning. I make a video for you every single day based on that scenario. Join us for the live shows every Tuesday and Thursday. Bring your questions to the chat. Let's see what we can do for you and let's see how we can help you. And make sure that you've joined the free Telegram channel where we chat to each other. And you can chat to other traders and you can find out how your trades are going, how their trades are going. And it's nice to have a community because trading's lonely. Trading's really lonely. So if you can make some friends, it really helps in trading. You get to know what other people are thinking, how they're thinking, and how it can work out in your trading day.
This old man was a legend on Wall Street. He made millions trading the stock market. And today we're going to find out how he became so successful. He started off by getting a job at a trading office. He was in charge of buying and selling stocks for the company. But he wasn't just doing this for the company. He was also doing it for himself. Every day after work, he would go to the bar and drink his favorite drink, a Bloody Mary. And he would look at the stock market tickers and see which stocks were going up and which ones were going down. And then one day, he had a brilliant idea. Why not trade the stock market? So he started doing just that. He would buy low and sell high. He made so much money doing this that he was able to retire and live off of his profits for the rest of his life. And that's how this old man made his fortune.
Just a short video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you in some way or another. Make sure you come back for the next one. Thanks for watching. Till the next one. Cheers. Ciao and bye.